Hello Pokemon Go trainers, this is Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video. Today's video we got the mighty Zapdos. Thundershock was buffed for the new season and Zapdos, really strong actually. Not too bad in the meta. Zapdos is forced to respect the Drill Peck. They're going to bring in Origin Palkia. We have Zap Cannon. You may want Thunderbolt, but let's see the damage. Zap Cannon, kabooms! Almost one-hit KOs. The Palkia, Shield a piece. We really did need to take the KO. Zamazenta definitely a problem. Maybe I need Earthquake here. We gotta respect the crunch because that's just gonna do too much into Necrozma. Oh, a shielded Ho-Oh. Well, that's not good. That's a bad thing. Gonna grab a shield with Dark Pulse. Maybe I needed to risk it and go for the Moongeist Beam. But I felt like they were definitely gonna throw a move. But if they did make that mistake, maybe. They're gonna have another move though. And I'm just gonna get Ice Fang down. Tough, the mighty Zamazenta, so good with Ice Fang now. It's crazy. It's awesome. That's awesome. Mine is not 50 yet, but it's close. It's close. And what we also have to pair with Zapdos, a tanky complete Zygarde that is just a cheat code, but also doesn't really need shields. Because Zapdos really does need shields. It's very frail, but it is a very strong attacker. And also, you need something to cover the ground types everywhere. Well, basically the Rhyperiors. Landorus is still very good also, which can be a problem. Now, I saw someone, Home Slices Henry's video of using the trainer submitted video with, I think, Solgaleo, Zygarde, and then Zapdos, but I want to use Dawn Wings Necrozma instead. Just feel like that would be just a team I'd prefer. They do make a nice catch of Moongeist Beam into the Bacon Bird. Ooh, that's not good. I'm going to let them get to a move first. Going to try to get as much energy as I can. And really go for the farm down, but I totally misjudged the damage. Definitely could have preserved my health a bit more. But let's see. Drill Peck grabs a shield. And we're going to shield up the Moonblast. Gonna get to another move, and oh no. That pop-up missed some bubbles, but thankfully a shield. And we get them low. And we are going to force the energy into Necrozma, and no back-to-back moves, and that's a GG. That's a nice win. Hydreigon into complete Zygarde. Do we get the coin for defense drop? No defense drop, that's fine. We're still in a commanding position. The mighty Zygarde, too bulky. They go for a Flash Cannon, and it does a respectable amount of damage. Gets me quite low now. Dragon Breath just puts in good work. We are met with a Premier to charm down our Zygarde. They're going to bring in Ho-Oh. Probably stupid to full send, but I do it. And yeah, that's that. It is what it is. I do take a shield advantage, which is actually just really nice. And they do concede. They know. The mighty Zapdos, too much to deal with. Sometimes just go for the bait. Especially in a situation where they have to shield at that point. We have Origin Palkia in the lead and the ropes. No defense drop, that would have been insane. I do respect the Spatial Rend. The Aqua Tail, well played. That should be a Spatial Rend, or maybe Aqua Tail. It is Aqua Tail, let's go. Oh yeah, they're not level 50, thankfully. Now we're going to go for Crunch. And Crunch is going to not grab a shield or debuff. That's fine. The second Crunch is on the way. They're not gonna go for a full farm down. Now this is a bit of an interesting play. I do go for the Necrozma to match. Just try to get as much damage. And I get a full farm down. They do still have 2 shields. If they threw straight away, they could have just taken my energy away, but it's fine. Zapdos comes in. They Sacred Fire. It's not enough for the KO. Thunder Shock is putting in the work. We're draining the energy by forcing them to throw because they will just get Thunder Shock down. And I can Dragon Tail down. I barely hang on. Let's go. Like an extra power up, and they win that game definitely from Palkia just doing just a bit too much damage. But the mighty Rhyperior up against us in the lead. Nice. Gonna go straight for the Bulldoze. Get that super effective damage going. Maybe a weak move, but coin flip chance at defense drop is kind of just insane for how bulky Zygarde is. Definitely something Niantic did not need to do at all. I mean, of course, there are other Pokemon that get Bulldoze, but yeah, Zygarde definitely did not need to do that. A stab, coin flip, defense drop move. Now here we do bring in the Necrozma. They do have some nice energy, but I just rather have Necrozma, Shadow Claw. Although not as good pacing as Zapdos, but it's fine for like getting to moves ASAP. They do Spatial One, and I do swap into Zapdos. We find a Duskmane Necrozma, and Duskmane is about to go kaboom! And they definitely should have respected the damage from Zapdos. Absolute hammer. We get a nice Thunder Shock down. And I mean, we're just going for fast moves. They don't have 2 moves. And even then, that Aqua Tail didn't take us out. Let's go. Next opponent, Zacian. We have bad lead. It is actually Snarl Zacian, which happy to have swapped into Zapdos. They're going to throw a move. Grab my shield. It is what it is. We're going to see Origin Palkia. We're going to go for the Zap Cannon. And Zap Cannon kabooms! Absolute hammer. And we can reach Drill Peck to grab a shield or a KO. We grab a shield. Let's go. I do know shield. Oh, they do Spatial One. That's tricky. But we bring in Necrozma. Got a lot of carrying for Necrozma to deal with. We're actually going to leave. We're going to take the energy from their Ho-Oh. They're going to Brave Bird and Dip. Well played. Still a tricky situation, but let's play it out. Maybe there's hope. We get the defense drop. That's huge. Do they have play rough? They have close combat. No play rough. No play rough. Double nuke. Double nuke. Another close combat. Is this going to be enough for the KO? It is not enough. But we are going to full send Moonguy's Beam and Moonguy's kabooms. Let's go. And goodbye, Zacian. I think they definitely had hope had they just shielded. But let's go. A win's a win for me. I'm going to safe swap Zapdos into the Zacian. Actually, last time I used Zapdos, I think I used it in Triple Z team with Zacian and Zygarde. It was a fine team. May have to use it again this season. But here, the Ho-Oh, we go down to 0 shields. Can be Thunder Shock down. No, but we're not going to Thunder Shock down. We're just going to bring in Zygarde. Force the energy out. I think I have some lag. They do have play rough. That's annoying. That's good for my opponent. Bad for me. No defense drop. That's what it is. Gonna be tricky. Another no defense drop. Oh no. That's a bad thing. Play rough not enough for the KO. We're gonna be met with a Marshadow. Sucker Punch Marshadow. With Ice Punch buff. I think Ice Punch 2 shots. Yveltal. We have no shields, but the mighty Zapdos. Oh. Ice Punch not enough for the KO. They do get some nice energy. Thankfully, it's not a level 50 Marshadow. We take the KO. Is that back-to-back Drill Pecks loaded? Drill Peck 1 takes their shield, 1 Thunder Shock away, and we get to the next Drill Peck for that KO and a win. That's phenomenal. Zapdos putting in the work. Best buddy. Perfect. Zapdos. Amazing. And we have the mighty Rhyperior up against us in the lead now. Not too shabby. Ooh, so Rhyperior, interesting. I mean, it's really strong into the mirror match, which isn't uncommon, especially if you are running Rhyperior. Well, the only way to have a mirror match if you're playing and running it yourself. Okay, Necrozma. Let's see what you can do into Xerneas. Moonblast, not enough for the KO. Thankfully, no attack drop. The bait lands. We get a nice farm down. Oh no, Yveltal. They take a lot of damage. We have Zapdos. We have the outpacing. Drill Peck is reached first. Are they going to have to respect it? Yes, they'd have to. Oh, was that a Charge Act priority? Good to know. Good to know. They're going to bring in Rhyperior. I'm going to be able to bring in Zygarde. They definitely needed Breaking Swipe on Rhyperior, but I get why you don't run Breaking Swipe. I take them out. And we're going to have a Crunch, which is just going to be handy. Better damage than a Dragon Tail. And I have a shield. They don't have back-to-back moves. If they did, they go down. Goodbye, Yveltal. Goodbye. The next opponent, Origin Pocket in the lead. Okay, that's, or they bring in Landorus, which is actually so much better. I'll gladly take this matchup 10 out of 10 times. Ooh, they do get a nice attack drop. Definitely helping them. But still really good for me. Yeah, Zygarde is Zygarde and the absolute cheat code. Too good to deal with. Crunch is launched. No defense drop, that's fine. We don't need that luck. Because we are just Zygarde. Absolute unreal. We do get to bulldoze. Maybe we get coin flip, defense drop now. And no, that's what it is. We do bring in Zapdos just because we get to Drill Peck so quickly. We do respect Spatial Rend. Soccer Tail. No shield. The Aqua Tail this time. I actually full send Zap Cannon. Zap Cannon is enough for the KO. Let's go. Oh, this is tricky. Can I launch back-to-back moves? Am I healthy enough? I take a shield. Oh, no. And my Zapdos is about to go down because they got a one shield farm down. Oh, well. It happens. Zapdos, I mean, it can be very strong, but also it's definitely not perfect by any means. Shunda Mewtwo? Nope, not Shunda, but really close. Maybe Shiny 96. Negative Side Strike, that's fine. This is why I have Crunch still. I do really like the new Bulldoze for the season. So funny to get the defense drops, especially up against dragons. Oh, they bring in Xerneas, gonna just bring in Zapdos. Use Zapdos to Zapdos. That's a Moonblast, good energy from them. I can't one-shot with Thunderbolt. But do they respect the Zap Cannon? Zap Cannon goes kaboom! I can't get a Thundershock down, barely. Although I could have no shielded and been fine. But actually alignment is really needed, so happy to not have Necrozma into Yveltal. But actually I'm very damaged. Oh no, this is bad. I may have Zap Cannon kaboom, but this is bad. Should have brought in the Necrozma for the Xerneas because, yeah, this is what's going to happen because they're going to have too much energy. Oh well. Let me know if you have ever used Zapdos in Master League. Definitely fun. I mean, it is my favorite of the bird trio. The reason I chose Instinct. Let me know what team you're on. Maybe you've ran Articuno, Moltres, Super Spice Moltres. Articuno is not a terrible choice for Master League, but hope you enjoyed the battles. Subscribe to the channel for daily Go Battle League videos and other Pokemon Go content. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.